Off a busy 7 days for the much-travelled Jamaican, as Garth Crooks explains.
It's been quite a week for Wimbledon's Marcus Gayle. On Wednesday, he featured in a friendly for Jamaica against Brazilian league side Botafogo, where this goal from Derby's Dion Burton was the highlight of a 1-1 draw. Gayle then faced a race back to Wimbledon's training ground to prepare for today's game against Arsenal. 10 hours to get from Kingston to Kingston.
Still Marcus Gayle. Oh, what a finish! And here's Gayle! Oh, a fantastic free kick by Marcus Gayle!
6,000 miles later, and without a change of clothes, he's made it, but only just.
The flight was for 8:50 that night, so what the manager done, he took myself and Frank Sinclair off, got quickly showered, put on the clothes and jumped into the back of a police car. Nothing bad though, but just to get us to the airport on time, which they done, and the same for the other guys that came on later. We got there in record time.
Probably the reggae boys and only the Prime Minister of Jamaica get that sort of treatment, don't they?
Just about. Maybe the Queen if she comes over.
Yeah, we say.
His teammates were keen to hear how the local boy had done, and just as interested to find out if reggae boy fever is as hot now as it was during France '98.
The people are still quite fired up about it. They've seen, like, you know, what a tournament can do for the whole nation. It's lifted everybody up. Everybody's on a high, really. So I think they're just looking forward for the qualifying games for the next World Cup.
Domestically, Gayle had a disappointing time of it last season, where he netted only 2 league goals. But his fortunes took a turn for the better, one cold September night at Upton Park.
Yeah, West Ham. I started the first 3 games on the bench. Wasn't particularly happy about it, but you know, I bided my time. The opportunity was against West Ham, and I just thought, right, I need to try and stake my claim in this team. And was fortunate enough to score the 2 goals on the night.
Only 2 goals came. You were 3-0 down.
Well, that's part of the Wimbledon philosophy. We need a few goals against us to get us ticking over, and then we get into it. But luckily that night we came away with a victory.
You're back in the side. You're scoring goals. I mean, 2 at Middlesbrough, 1 at Forest. What's been a turning point for you, Marcus?
I've just been more determined from the summer, basically. You know, wanting to prove people that I can still score goals at the top flight level. So that was my motivation in the you know, at the start of things. And I just always want to give 100% anyway to Wimbledon.
Gayle has scored against today's opponents, albeit fortuitously, and he still believes there are chinks in the champion's armour.
Every defence has got a weakness. They're getting on in age, not being disrespectful, but but as I said, yeah, they're getting on in age, and there's going to be, you know, weaknesses that are going to be popping up every now and again with tired legs or whatever.
This is one of the few times I've been to Wimbledon's training ground and been able to have a sensible conversation with a player without his teammates causing mayhem.
Corky's the easy sort of...
They're still crazy. They've toned it down. Mainly Sam comes down and, you know, wets up all the reporters, but you're lucky he's not around today, I don't think.
When's Garth ever had a sensible conversation? What about that Wimbledon philosophy, get 3 down?
Well, as I said, it didn't work at Chelsea, but they had an incredible side and an incredible club. I think what they've achieved is absolutely magnificent.
Certainly is. Now, they're up against Arsenal today. Tough one for the champions, always is. The only thing that probably Arsenal are missing, that's
games and a good performance for England.